blank. Let not the sun go down on your wrath.
Sorry. Did you say wrath?
Wrath, yes.
Wrath.
Like wrath and ruin.
Let not here. Okay.
I don't understand
Dork.
what the fucking problem is.
It's not nothing. It's totally normal to say. Let not the sun go down on your wrath?
I have a product.
Correct. All right.
Okay.
That's fast. You are the John of the group.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's a valuable skill that I have never been able to.
It's a required role.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so this is based on the actual meaning of the phrase. So I'll just go ahead.
What you are aware of because it is a common phrase.
Yeah, because it's a common U.S. phrase. My mom uses this phrase all the time.
Every morning.
Weirdly, in the morning.
When she woke me up, my mother would whisper into my ear.
No, right. So the phrase basically means don't go to bed angry. Right?
That makes sense.
Oh.
So...
I thought it was saying... always go to bed angry. Like, always be angry.
Right, it does sort of sound like that.
Don't let the white-hot rage sun of your wrath go down.
Yeah, right.
Right, exactly.
A little bit of a
Yeah, okay.
word mixing. Right, so that's what the phrase means. So this is it's a very, elite is not the right word. It's a very nice, expensive product. Mm-hmm. Which is that if you are having a major, like, fight with your significant other or family member or something.
The dad.
Your dad, for example.
The dad.
For example, let's say your dad saw your art.
Yeah, let's say your dad saw some
your art. You call our service, which is, I don't know, has a name that I haven't figured out yet. And we send a helicopter to take you and the person to either the North or the South Pole, depending on the time of the year.
All right.
And you get installed in one of our little, like, specialty igloo things. And the sun does not go down. You do not get to leave until you've figured out your problem.
Christ.
Right. And you'll be perpetually stuck in daytime?
So that's why it's either the North or the South Pole, depending on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the product. It's a counseling, it's a last chance, possibly lost cause counseling service.
But it's...
all it does is put you there when it's 100%
Okay, yeah. So it's ice, it's...
it will be cold also, which is not part of the phrase.
But... it's very cold, one of the least habitable places on the planet, and constant daylight.
And some of the most lawless also.
You will feel much less wrathful after you have either killed someone or are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And
Christ.
who is evaluating their readiness to come back? Is it that they just have to get back on their own, and through the trials and tribulations of that, they will either perish or succeed and be stronger together, or they will almost certainly perish, BT dubs, regardless of the strength of their relationship.
This is more of a deterrent than an actual functional cognitive behavioral therapy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually, I hadn't thought about it at all, but that's a good idea. I like the idea of it as a deterrent. I think that the name of it could be something like Sunshiners, and then it's like, don't make me call the Sunshiners, which is like very scary.
Yikes.
Holy shit. Who's saying that?
Yikes.
Who's the one
this like third person who's observing your wrath.
I see. Okay.
Or you could call it for yourselves. That could be like the two of you. You're like, we better figure this out, or I'm going to call the Sunshiners.
Before the sun shines.
And then we're going to be stuck in the North Pole.
Oh, boy.
Forced to work our way back together.
All right. Well, or the other possibility, depending on how popular the service is that we have so many users, and such a high proportion of them have these wrathful interactions with their significant others, that we just create, like, there are a lot of other people there when you get there.
It's a dating service?
Well, not necessarily a dating service, but a community has formed.
Of just wrathful people.
Of wrathful, like, bad relationships or strained relationships, people desperate to survive, and they're all in the North Pole. And there's a camera, and and they can work. It's just not the pairs to work together. The whole group might have to work together if they really want to get out of there alive.
Wait, you're saying there's a camera because this is a reality television show?
As I was describing it, it just seemed like something that should be filmed.
It does seem like there's just a lot of additional money-making opportunities from, like, attached to this original idea.
All the merchandise.
So much merchandise. Just like a polo shirt with a sun over the breast pocket, and everyone who sees you wearing that knows that you are willing to call the Sunshiners if necessary.
I don't like the phrase "call the Sunshiner."
It's very.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I think it's hitting the intended emotion, but I don't want it to do that.
Yeah. Like it's working.
It's working.
But that's bad.
I just want to play out. I just want to play it out, just so because I think it's a good idea. I want to make sure we all understand how it works. I think romantic relationships, significant others, might be our biggest demographic. So you're in a fight or an argument, and what goes off or happens that this would be activated? And then, like, how rapidly does it happen? You said there's a helicopter involved. So
it's rapid.
Okay, so it's rapid. I feel like neither person in the relationship's going to call.
All right, well, here's an idea. When you get started in a relationship, or, like, say you're getting married, like, part of your prenup is that you purchase what is essentially like if you have, like, a rental property, they can you can buy a thing that detects decibels, and if it gets too high, it sends, like, an alert. So part of your prenup is you purchase, like, a decibel meter from the Sunshiners.
Oh my god!
And if it gets triggered, they immediately send. It's a little bit of like it's like a little bit of a public control thing. Also,
Mark. I can't see you right now, but my face.
Yeah.
My face is frightened. How's your How's your face doing?
Same.
Okay.
I would say same. Fearful. Fraught.
But not wrathful.
Don't be wrathful.
So you're in a heated argument with your significant other. I don't like eating Chinese food every night. And then the decibels get higher and higher, and then the warnings light goes off on your decibel meter, and then you just bring it down really low to a whisper, like fuck.
We gotta get
you just have like a lot of whisper yelling. You almost got a sunshine.
You're gonna get a sunshine again, you motherfucker.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
God damn it.
You're always doing this shit.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to bed now without talking about this. Right. Forcing us to get to bed in a wrath.
It's like the sun's gonna set on our wrath. I feel like the only time this is appropriate to do is if it's a third, like a group of friends who are like, listen, these two, amongst themselves, the two in question are not part of it. These two, we love them. We've been together, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Individually, they're great people. And then together, they're fucking insufferable to be around.
And so
they are at each other's throats constantly. It's crazy to see. Like in public, it's embarrassing.
I've never seen a more dysfunctional or unhealthy relationship,
and they're equally to blame. It's like that is the only scenario in which I would advise a sunsetting of somebody. God, a sun shining. Sunsetting is when they don't come back. So sun shining is something that is decided by a council of your friends without
so it's
your
like
knowing.
an intervention.
Yes.
But what about the situation now in which you have been like maliciously sunshined? Like you weren't actually having a problem, but someone wanted to send you to the North Pole.
I think the group
It has to
aspect
be a
is
council.
It has to be a council.
It has to be a council
Have to be.
of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you have to designate. Like,
Okay. So you have to be in a mental space where you're aware that this could be a problem. And you're like,
well, maybe when you're single, you like, you get a council of, you pick 3 of your friends.
uh-huh.
Right? Or I guess it'd have to be because you don't have a tiebreaker.
We could make, yeah. Mhm.
And then your partner has also done that. And then perhaps, like, upon seeing these problems and how awful, how toxic the relationship is,
Mm-hmm.
The 3 and 3 council comes together and, like, talks about the idea.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Because so each person in the relationship contributes a number of people to the council.
Right.
I like that. And then the council has to, let's say, unanimous? 2/3
I would say-
majority?
Let's go
Yeah,
unanimous.
2/3 probably.
2/3 sure. Well, if it's 2/3, then at least some of your friends, for a 2-person, for a couple, at least some of your friends have to agree that it's a
Right.
problem.
I just feel, I don't know. This is a little bit like a 2/3 jury vote on the death penalty. Like,
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Okay, all right, you've won me over. Let's make it a.
All right.
Let's make it. Everyone has to agree. I like your idea, Mark, for the way that we make the council. I think that everyone has to elect your council friends. And maybe maybe it's not an issue. Like maybe it will never come up. You're not worried about it, but it is law. That you must elect 3 sounds good. 3 friends to your council, and
it's like at the same time that you're making your will, you elect friends to your council.
right, it will, or like when you're deciding who your child's godparents are, or something like that. Like maybe this will never come up, but if it does, hopefully you picked well.
I like that.
All right.
It's a very rich universe.
So sunshiners.
Yes. If you would rather sunshiners be sort of the colloquial name for the people that come to get you, and there's some different name for
In their
Jesus
white coats.
Christ.
if there is some different name for the product / company, that's fine.
I can just imagine the fear. Like this would become the number one response to helicopter noises, regardless of the helicopter. Like the reason the helicopter was outside, everyone would just like shit their pants immediately upon hearing a helicopter. I like sunshine. Sunshiners, let not the sun go down on your wrath.
What a easy rolls off the tongue sort of a catchphrase.
I like the for the the sign. I like the font for Sunshiners being very modern, and like maybe there's a symbol like a Google or Facebook symbol that's very recognizable. But the tagline is like in a gothic, like engraved into metal gothic style, right?
Yeah, that'd be super funny. No, right, like, because in my mind, like, the name Sunshiners, like, I envision it as, like, falsely cheery.
Yeah.
Like, a very falsely, like, we're helping you, and this is so great, everyone's gonna love each other at the end.